It's Sunday morning here in Accra. The Osei family is preparing for church. But this is no ordinary family. 10-year-old Regina Osei is their bridge, a bridge between two worlds. Regina's parents are both deaf. When she was born, Regina only knew their silent world, sign language, the only language spoken in their home.
My grandmother was the one who trained me how to speak. When I was 1 year, I didn't know that my mother and my father were deaf. And later on, was when maybe about 2 years, and because I don't see them speaking, they were only doing the sign language because I saw them doing that. So I didn't speak again.
For 2 years, Regina lived in a world without spoken words, learning to understand and speak only through her parents' signs. But as she grew, Regina's world expanded.
She wants me to become an interpreter for the whole nation.
It was only when Regina making sounds with her grandparents that her parents realized she could hear and speak. Relief and hope filled their hearts. Hope that their daughter would be their voice to the world.
They were thinking that I'll become deaf because almost the whole family is deaf. And some of them are hearing, but the deaf people are many. So, and then my mother gave birth to me. My father's family asked my father and my mother that can I speak. Because of that, my mother became worried. And so she took me to the hospital. And then the doctor said, I'm not deaf, I can speak. Then she started feeling good that I can talk.
Regina has embraced this role with pride. When communication becomes difficult, at the hospital or in public, Regina steps in, interpreting for her parents and others in the deaf community.
That evidence abounds that there is a strong relationship between good learning environment and good learning outcomes.
They always shows me alphabet, pictures and phonics. So because of that, I was able to translate. I feel excited to be able to translate because if I wasn't able to translate, by now I'm not like this. And so because of that, I told my mother that if I grow up, I'll become an interpreter.
But Regina's path hasn't always been easy. At school, she faces isolation and misunderstanding.
I feel happy sometimes and sometimes I feel sad because people always say that my parents are poor and I don't have phone because I don't have phone and tablet. So my parents are poor. And when it's our day, they always bring, almost the whole class bring their phone and tablet so that I'll be saying they should dash it to me, but I don't always say that. But when I get closer to them, they'll be saying that my parents are deaf, they don't have money, so I should leave them.
Despite the challenges, Regina's heart is full of hope.
I wish my parents to buy me something like tablets and phone so that, and also make me to finish school and let me to continue school so that I'll be the better person in the future. I want to become a president because if I become a president, I'll be rich and I can help the disability people.
Together, they dream of a better future for their children.
My dad is the only one who bears everything. And there's nobody to support him. He's the only one who pays my school fees, my brother's school fees, and gives my mother money to go to the market and do so many things. My mother learned how to sew dress.
Her parents working tirelessly. Her father, the main provider. her mother learning to sew despite struggles. Together, they dream of a better future for their children. In a world where communication is a right, not a privilege, Regina Osei stands tall. She is more than a daughter. She is a lifeline, a beacon bridging silence and sound. For Regina, the language of love speaks loudest through hands, heart, and hope. Collins Frimpong, Joy News.